We are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video. Spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, indeedy. Got some good cooking to do today. You know what I mean? Let me scroll up and see who we got in the building thus far. Jeff the producer, what's happening with it, homie? Brandon Adam Perry in the building. Ravens Nation up in here. Sheldon LDBC of Nothing in the building. Coach 67 Sports TV. Y'all be on the lookout. And Patreon videos is dropping today. Heat Rocks. They coming today, y'all. Let's see here. The Real Deal Detailing Shop in the building. Dinkin Dollars. Jay Booman. Robert Singleton. CT Fat Boy, what's happening with it? The lovely Brown Sugar Tay-Tay is in the building. Frank from the Land. It's Principalities up in here. Southwest Dice. One Up Films. Black Attack. Dane Watson. Young World. LDBC of Nothing. Daniel Mitchell in the building. The Brothers UK. My brother Joe Townsend always coming through representing the money and the magic, you dig? Make sure you go check out onlyfans.com/money and magic XXX. Moving across the bottom of the screen to your left, you dig? Kadrika Young in the building. BVG Trey. King Strick. D-Man Jr., what's happening with it? Pablo Escobar. Rick Blackwell. HC Boxing is in the building. OG Sean the Don. Just Do Boxing is in the building. What's happening with it? The homie Cadillac Red, what it do, fam? Bo Vice Boxing. 88 Sports Talk. The homie Cano Loco Sports is in the building. G Code Woodick. YGB 22. African Thor. Hectic Nasty. The Village Brother. T-Money. Isaiah Young. Joseph Jackson. Let's see here. Mark Jackson. I said Mark Jackson was hiding with it. Anwar Willis. Todd French 600. Justin Jacobs. New Fat Boy Fitness. What's happening with it? Aaron Percy. XB Black Ice. Shemaine Calhoun. M1. Art Dealer. This guy here. Don't start disrespecting my King Tank Davis without receipts. It must be a troll account. He's probably just joking or something. Because that sounded real fruity. So I think that's somebody joking around. Let me see here. Assad. Bionic Prince. Mo 2023. Mo 2013. Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. Eduardo Rivas, all y'all in here. Joseph Jackson say, he said, now they trying to say death a weight bully. Yeah, bro, it's man, look, some parts of this is hilarious, you know what I mean? While other parts are very sad, you know what I'm saying, and depressing, you know what I mean? When you look at this state of boxing, because look, we're all boxing fans here, and most of us want to see the best fight the best. We want to see these good matchups, you know what I'm saying, especially from our favorite fighters, you know what I mean? It's not that you want to see one guy get beat, not from my end at least. It's not that I don't want to see Tank get beat up, or definitely don't want to see Dev get beat up. You know what I'm saying? I want to see who the best is amongst these guys so that I can proudly profess who the best is. You know what I mean? Because without guys fighting, then you got to use your opinion versus your facts. You know what I mean? And I know that a lot of people like to use opinion over facts. Not me. You know what I'm saying? But this is the situation we in. What's up, Flawless Mentality? What it do, Dr. Mark? This is my brother King G, the boxologist. What's happening with it, homie? So yeah, this is the position we in now, that we have to basically use our opinions over facts, because whenever fans get excited about a fight and fans start calling for a fight, you get these elitists, right? These elitist boxing fans who want to act like they know more than everybody and want to look down on you like they high on some mountain and look down on all the boxing fans that's excited. Oh, you guys are idiots. You guys are fanboys. Or you guys are stupid. You guys are... This is what they do every time. No matter if it's Crawford Spence, if it's Mayweather Pacquiao, if it's Haney, Tank Davis, whatever it is, here come the snobby elitists, okay? They ain't never showed no receipts that they will order any pay-per-views. They the reason why boxing is failing. A lot of them fans, the arrogant ones. But regardless, this video ain't about them. This video really is about the flat-out lies that are being told in regards to Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis and their history, okay? And what irritates me is this. Now that Devin is at 140 and he just had this great, successful win over Regis Prograis to capture his second world title his second division title at 140. So now you have people who are saying, "Oh, he's too big for Tank. Devin's too big for Tank." Well, Devin's at 140 now. And then people are trying to give this revisionist history, like, well, Devin and Tank just couldn't fight at 135 because Devin had obligations. Devin had to fight George Kambosos twice. He had to fight Lomachenko, and then after that, he really couldn't make the weight, so he went up. I mean, it ain't nobody's fault. That's just how things go, Bruh, if that's not some cap, if that's not, man, that reeks of cap. See what I'm saying? So, but maybe it's people who actually believe that. Maybe it's people who just came into boxing like the last year or two, started paying attention, right? And maybe they just don't know no better. And it's easy to get fooled because there's so many hater channels on YouTube, like Devin Haney hater channels. And they'll just, they got agendas. They don't like Bill Haney. A lot of stuff that happened behind the scenes. They'll never tell you because they don't want to look a certain type of way publicly. So they'll make up lies on their videos and stuff. See what I'm saying? But in reality, a lot of these dudes are just bitter and jealous. You know what I'm saying? They hate the fact that Bill has a great relationship with his son because that's what they always wanted with their father. Their father pretty much ignored them. You know what I'm saying? And, maybe showed another sibling more attention, and they grew up jealous and bitter of that other sibling and stuff like that. That's just how these guys are, man. These guys got a lot of pent-up trauma, a lot of mental health issues and stuff like that. And then it's up to y'all if y'all want to believe that stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you want to listen to people who the government then told you can't be trusted with their own mind, then that's your problem. The government then told you something wrong with these people. Got these folks on medication, and y'all arguing and debating with them. For what reason? There's nothing to debate about. They can't be trusted. So now we're going to cook. Todd French 600 in the super chat coming through showing love with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, family. He says, Tank said he don't know when he can fight again because of court. But ninjas will tell you it's Haney's fault because he controls the laws and be more. Pretty much, bro. Pretty much, fam. They nuts. So now let's get to it, man. Devin Haney has been at 135 for years, since he was 17 years old. Okay, he's been at 135 since he turned pro. He's been 135. Okay, Tank Davis, when he came to the 135-pound division, when he came there, Devin Haney was one of the top dogs for Tank to fight, and we were calling for that fight way back then. But what did we kept hearing from Tank Davis' team, Leonard Elby, and all these guys, all we kept hearing constantly is, well, that fight ain't ready yet. Tank a star. See, Tank's selling. He's selling. I don't know what Devin Haney doing, but look, man, I mean, look, ain't nobody gonna make us do nothing. Devin Haney need to get his weight up. And then, you know what we kept hearing from the Tank fans on the internet? They kept saying, well, Devin Haney is with the wrong promoter. Devin Haney is with DAZN. See what I'm saying? And if Devin Haney, what's up, Coach Amber? Coach Amber say, 78, some of these channels have a meltdown. But yeah, none of that surprises me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, everybody know what time it is. Like, if you, like, whatever. I ain't gonna say nothing. I mean, people just ain't stable. That's just common. I mean, I'm not making this up. People ain't stable. They're irrational. This is not what I'm saying. This is what the government of the United States say. They can't be trusted with their own mind. So I don't know how people be listening to these cats. It's unbelievable. But anyway. So now, Devin Haney is being told, or we were being told, basically, that Devin Haney is a good, talented young fighter, but he needs to do more. That fight ain't ready yet. Blah, 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 right? He with the wrong promotional company. He with DAZN. Okay? So that was the excuse that lasted for a few years. Devin Haney's with DAZN. That's why he ain't going to be able to get no Tank Davis fight. Devin Haney heard those complaints. So when he became a free agent, he didn't re-sign with DAZN. He continued to work with them, but they created Devin Haney Promotions. So now he's working with DAZN, but he wasn't signed directly to DAZN with some long-term deal. So that freed him up to be able to go over to the PBC and fight if he needed be. Freed him up to be able to go to ESPN if need be, or Triller, or whatever other entity pops up. He heard the cries of the people. He heard the excuses from the Tank fans, and he said, "Cool." So he didn't re-sign, right? So then we made videos. We talked about it. Hey, Devin Haney's a free agent. What's the excuse now? Can we get the Tank fight? Then the excuse went back to, well, y'all got to remember, Devin Haney really ain't a star like that. I mean, what's he bringing to the table? I mean, Devin Haney, he don't sell nothing. He ain't do this and that, and all this cap. Meanwhile, Tank Davis can fight all these no-name guys that you can barely pronounce their name, and ain't nobody said nothing about what they bring to the table. But for Devin Haney, you need all that extra stuff. Smash the like button, ladies and gents. Get them likes all the way up. We need the likes all the way up. So that's the issue, right? Now, after that, after all that cap about Tank Davis and Devin Haney can't fight because Devin is with DAZN. Meanwhile, you see Floyd Mayweather creeping off, fighting on DAZN, even though they supposed to be beefing, supposed to have all this beef with DAZN. But Floyd go off and cut him a side deal. He fighting on DAZN. You see them constantly hyping up Ryan Garcia, who's a DAZN fighter. They're hyping him up for Tank. He coming to the Tank fights, and they put him all on camera, talking to him, interviewing him. You're like, wait a minute, what's this? I thought y'all didn't get along with DAZN. I thought it was the other side of the streets and Cold War and all this mess, right? So what's the issue? It's different for Ryan, right? So they spent years building Tank versus Ryan. I'm talking about to the point where Ryan Garcia is on TV fighting to become Devin Haney's mandatory for the WBC. And then Devin Haney gets in the ring and challenges him and say, I accept your challenge, you're my mandatory. Ryan says, no, me and Devin will fight one day. I want Tank Davis, man. I want Tank Davis. And the crowd cheers. And everybody, like, what, bro, this man flat out ducked the champion in front of everybody, and then the crowd cheers. I want Tank Davis, man. And DAZN helped push that narrative too. He helped push it, right? So Smash the like button, ladies and gents. Get the lights all the way up. So, at that point, Devin Haney starts trying to exhaust all his options and what he can do to get this fight. You know what I'm saying? So, because, when he was just the WBC champion, Tank would give him the time of day. You know what I mean? They wouldn't even look his direction. So, Devin had the opportunity to fight for undisputed, fight George Kambosos, go over there, but he had to sign with ESPN to do so. He did so, right? He went over there. What's up, Jeff, the producer in the super chat with the 5-piece? Appreciate the support, fam. He said, salute, General. Dev should get Fighter of the Year for beating Loma and Regis this year. I agree. I definitely agree he should be Fighter of the Year. He Fighter of the Year in my book. You know what I'm saying? Put the likes up, ladies and gents. So, at that point, Devin Haney goes over, signs with Top Rank, and, because he was a free agent, he was available to do so. Same way Bob Arum came over and offered Devin Haney a fight, you know what I'm saying, and he was free to move over there, PBC could have done the same thing. But they wasn't interested. So now, Devin Haney goes over, he fights George Kambosos, beats him twice. Okay? What's up, Queen 71? Salute to you. What's up, Shea Girl 885 in the building? Phenomenal Mexican. What's happening? So now, Devin goes over. He beats Kambosos twice. Right? He's undisputed lightweight champion of the world. The jealousy now is on 10. Now the Devin Haney hate is on 10. Because now all these haters is mad that he has accomplished something that they know that their favorite fighter is not even seeking. So now they're trying to downplay what Devin has accomplished, or they're trying to diminish him or diminish his opponent, whatever, right? So, Devin Haney, two people he wanted to fight at 135 were Vasyl Lomachenko and Gervonta Tank Davis. Those are the two people he's been calling out for years, right? Vasyl Lomachenko and Gervonta Tank Davis, right? So finally, Lomachenko agrees to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney takes that fight. You would think people would be happy. You know what I'm saying? You would think they'd be happy. But instead you have people trying to distract Devin Haney. Talking about Shakur Stevenson. This capper. I ain't even going to talk about him. This ridiculous dude here. Need to leave him out of this story for a while. But they try to distract Devin Haney with the Shakur Stevenson mess, right? Devin Haney already saying it's hard for him to make the weight. You know what I'm saying? He's hanging around 35 for the big fight, which he's talking about is Tank and Lomachenko, right? Not Shakap, not some dude who thirsty to get up there and get in the mix with everybody else. So this dude lazy and he missed weight. Not him. But anyway, Devin goes off. He beats Vasyl Lomachenko. Right? Great victory for Devin. Right? And he becomes undisputed. Immediately, there's a campaign begins from a bunch of haters to get him stripped of his belts, man. After fighting Lomachenko, bro. I mean, this is ridiculous. The man just fought George Kambosos, the undisputed champion, beat him, gave the man a rematch, then fights Vasyl Lomachenko, and a week later, everybody trying to get him stripped. If that's not a conspiracy, I don't know what is. Right? Now, Canelo Alvarez do whatever he want to do. This man ain't fought Benavidez, ain't did nothing, but somehow 2 days after Devin Haney beat Lomachenko, we need answers. We need to know who he's going to fight next. We need to, I bet you it won't be Tank Davis. I bet you that. I bet you it won't be your boy. Y'all so worried about who he should be fighting. I bet you they ain't going to be Tank because he don't want it. He don't want the smoke. Y'all out here campaigning for Shakur and all these other dudes to get a shot, but not your boy Tank Davis because you know what he smelled like. Unbelievable. So now, shout out to Corey McGraw in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, Sandwich God Paulie said Trill Bill would have been a good trainer for him when he was boxing. Oh, my God. Yeah, I told you, bro. But that goes back to what we were talking about before. Paulie is envious of Devin Haney because he has Bill. I'm telling you, bro. I know what I'm talking about. Listen to what Paulie said. Yeah, you know, Bill Haney, he's the type of guy, I would have had him as my trainer. You know, he knows that style. Yeah. After all that cap he was doing, now Bill would be your perfect trainer. Yeah. See, that's what it is. These dudes, they see what Bill is doing for his son. They see the dedication he has for him, and a lot of people is jealous. I'm telling you, yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but bro, sometimes life is just that simple. It's not very complicated. Sometimes a hater is a hater for simple reasons. Jealousy. You understand? My daddy never gave me that kind of attention. You know what I'm saying? It'd be very simple stuff, man. My dad never went to play tennis with me. My dad never took me over here or over there. And they get salty, bro. That's just what it is. You know. So anyway, so I won't get sidetracked. Let me stay on point here. Smash that like button, y'all. We need over 400 likes in the building. We need over 400 thumbs up in the building, ladies and gentlemen. So now, after this weird campaign begins to get Devin Haney stripped, actually before, I skipped a part. Devin Haney, who is an undisputed champion now, right? Which means he's the WBA super champion. Tank Davis is the WBA regular champion, okay? And you know the WBA was isolating all their belts. They was making the regular champion fight the super champion on every division. Every single division, the WBA regular champion must fight the super champion, except for what? You got it, lightweight. Except for lightweight. The main fight we all want to see, that's the only division they can't make that fight happen. Devin Haney contacts Gilberto Mendoza of the WBA and says, look, I want to fight Tank Davis. Can't get the guy on the phone. The guy ain't paying me no attention. And I'm the undisputed champ. So he's my mandatory. So why don't y'all enforce him to fight the mandatory? Fight me. You know what I'm saying? We'll work out the details later. WBA contacts Team Davis and say, hey, we need y'all to fight the super champion Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Plus, it's a good thing. Y'all get to fight for undisputed. I mean, WBA really trying to sell this to Tank. Like, look, you fighting for undisputed, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's a great fight. And you know what they were told? The WBA was told by Team Davis, first of all, you ain't finna make Tank do nothing. Tank ain't nobody's mandatory. Take a star. You understand? Take a star. And if you try to make us fight Devin Haney, we'll just drop your belt. We don't need your belt. This is all facts. I'm not making this up. It's all facts. What's up, the Cali Enigma? What it do, bro? Dream of Water, what's happening? CB Sports TV, what it do? DeMar Kennedy, what's happening with it, cuz? Almighty Law, salute. Now, everything I just said is all facts, but the Tank fans will always leave that part out of their story. When they're doing all this capping, they'll never tell you about when Devin Haney tried to force Tank Davis to fight him. They'll never talk about it. Right? Yeah, they quick to bring up Shakur Stevenson. Oh, Shakur Stevenson, Shakur Stevenson had to go to the WBC and try to force Devin Haney to fight him. Shakur Stevenson, shut up! Tell me about your boy. Stop talking to me about Shakur. Tell me about your boy. Your boy who ducked Devin Haney because he didn't want no smoke. The man threatened to drop his regular title if they tried to make him fight Devin Haney. Don't nobody want to talk about that. Don't nobody want to talk about it. Matter of fact, let me see if I got it up in here. Let me see if I got Leonard Ellaby talking about it. I got so many Leonard Ellaby clips in here. Let me see if this is it. Let me see.
I didn't make it out that much.
Yeah, no, I know. Tank is a world champion, and he's nobody's mandatory. Any way you look at it and you say this, Tank ain't nobody's mandatory. We call it all the shots in anything we do. Any and everything we do. All these guys can get in line. Nobody's telling us what to do. We doing things the way we want to do them.
What's so
Ooh, talk spicy then, why don't you, Leonard? Let them know, Leonard. Because, see, they think I'm lying. I'm making this all up. See, when Devin Haney tried to fight this dude and forced his own mandatory to fight him, this is what they got met with. Oh, you can't tell us do nothing. Look, we the A side. You can't make us. I don't care how many belts you got. You can't make us do nothing. It's like, bro, ain't nobody trying to make you do nothing. We trying to fight you. You ignoring us. You don't want to. Just say you don't want to fight us. Stop capping to the media. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. Malik Omar in the super chat with the 10-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He said, salute to the king of boxing talk, 78. Black Jesus is the king at 135, 140. No one will beat him. And it's a wise move for Tank to duck Haney. Haney beats Boots at 147 because of inactivity. Well, I don't want Haney fighting Boots right now. I don't want that fight right now. Haney got other fish to fry. He got other fish to fry. Boots is a fight. If you're gonna fight Boots, that's a fight for a year and a half, 2 years from now. That's some weight you gotta really get accustomed to. Because Boots a big boy himself. Let me see here. Let's see. Queen said they want to say, as a Tank fan, that stuff with the WBA was shameful. The WBA need to stand on business. Yes, they do. And it's embarrassing because the thing is, Tank fans will never talk about this. I'm talking about the ones who be Devin Haney haters. The ones who's always got something, they will always ignore that and they will skip over it. Or they'll say something like, where's the proof? Well, where's the proof? What the proof do you have? Like, bro, are y'all going to really play dumb? Y'all know what time it is, bro. This is what they doing. The man ducked Devin Haney when Devin Haney was at 135. So y'all got to stop this narrative that the fight didn't happen at 135 because Devin had other obligations, and then Devin moved up in weight, and now he's too big for Tank. The whole time he was down there at 135, Leonard LB shot down the fight. He kept shooting down the fight, telling y'all that the fight wasn't ready yet. The fight needed time to marinate. Just stalling, and trying to insult your intelligence as a boxing fan, telling you, well, see, the fans just don't understand. Like they don't understand the business. These fights just don't happen because you want them to happen. It takes time. These fights got to build, right? You got to find out what these guys are bringing to the table, and before you know it, these guys outgrew the weight class or somebody lost to somebody else, and we don't get the fight because they playing these games. These are just the facts. These are all just the facts, okay? Let's listen to some more Leonard Ellerby, some more of his mess.
If we were fighting Devin Haney, we would need more than 4 weeks too. Devin Haney's one of the top fighters out there. I'm gonna give him his props, but that fight is not ready yet. It's not ready yet, and that's to no fault of Devin Haney. I don't blame Devin Haney for none of it. Devin Haney's working hard. He's doing the things he's supposed to do. He want to fight the top fighters that are out there. And if it probably was up to Devin, because fighters, that's their mentality. You know what I mean? Tank wouldn't give a damn. Tank wants to fight all these guys. But he can't fight them all in the same night. This is a business we're running. And at the end of the day, you got to be able to bring something to the table, and because that's not a big fight right now. Anybody who fights, anybody from our side, anybody who fights Tank Davis, that's the biggest fight of their life.
Guess I'm still making up stuff. Guess I'm still capping. Right? This the truth now. You hear out of their own mouth. And the only reason I'm doing this video, because most of y'all already know this, but I'm doing this for them young guys and gals who just got in here the last 2 years or so and don't really know what's going on, and you confused listening to these hater channels. Devin Haney has been trying to fight Tank Davis for 4 or 5 years. Do you understand? 4 or 5 years. And he been getting ducked that long. Now he outgrew the weight class. And now here they come. Oh, he's too big for Tank. Why he trying to fight? Why he trying to pick on little Tank? Man, Tank a little fighter. Man, Tank ain't really nothing but 126 pounds. You know, and here come big old Haney with his big old self. Trying to, man, he need to go sit down somewhere and pick on somebody's own size with his big old self. Trying to mess with Tank. It's ridiculous. Let me see what we got in the super chat. Let's see what we got. Then we had my brother, the Cali Enigma, is in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie, coming through with the 5-piece. He said, I took the gloves off. Tank is terrified of Devin, Shakur, and Lomachenko. He don't want to fight no boxers. Devin chased him. He said Loma chased him and Loma for 5, and now Core. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Let me see here. Niall, I'm sorry, bro, if I don't pronounce your name right. The Muskegon, salute you in the super chat. I appreciate you. He says, oh, that's a super sticker. Thank you, brother. Sorry about that. Let me see what we got here. Let's see what we got in the kitchen. Let's see. What's up, Neek? See you in the building. Nick J say somebody made a whole timetable about it and left out the most important part. Well, you know, people gonna do that. They gonna do that. If it fit their agenda, they gonna do that. Mm-hmm. See, I've been here this whole time, so I know exactly what happened. I got a good memory. I ain't lost my memory just yet. You know what I'm saying? My only problem is I'll be forgetting to keep my receipts, but I'm gonna keep them this time. I'm gonna keep my receipts locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? You give people too much credit. You start thinking, well, you know, everybody know what happened. I ain't got to keep this. I got to hold on to this because everybody know this happened publicly. And nope, 2 years, people will swear it never happened. You capping, you making it up. Now you got to go look through the internet, look for stuff. And man, nobody got time for all this mess. Just like Anthony Joshua. I can't find the video. Anthony Joshua, he did a video, an interview years ago, saying that he might, thank you, babe. Take it downstairs for me. I'm gonna call you when I want it. Okay, thank you. They said Anthony Joshua, he did an interview years ago talking about how he'll fight Wilder. Might not be this year, might not be next year, or even a year after. But when he does fight Wilder, nobody will remember. Nobody will care how long the fight took to make. They'll just all they remember is I fought him, and he was insinuating that he gonna age Wilder out to fight him, right? And this is years ago. And I can't find it nowhere. I should have kept it. Michael, what's happening? What's up, my brother? Drew Titan LLC is in the building. So yeah, that's the problem. You gotta keep receipts now. You got to, because if you don't, then you'll be arguing about stuff that both of y'all know is true, but it's about what you can prove to the public. Unfortunately, that's what YouTube has become. But anyway, back to this business here. Leonard Ellerbe, who was Gervonta Tank Davis's right-hand man, the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, all that kind of stuff, you know. And I don't want to hear nothing about this. Oh, Leonard Ellerbe, he don't speak for Tank. I don't want to hear that no more because y'all keep telling us that. You keep telling us that Floyd don't speak for Tank, and Leonard don't. But the first people in the ring after he beat Ryan Garcia was Leonard LB and Floyd, jumping in for joy, hugging on Tank, laughing at Oscar De La Hoya. So the joke is really on the people who believe that Tank is away from Mayweather Promotions. He not. He ain't away from Mayweather Promotions. Floyd just gonna stay out of his business as far as being up front in the camera. That's all it is. That's all there is to it. So at the end of the day, it's this. Y'all smash the like button. We need over 500 thumbs up in the building. We need over 500 likes in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get them on up there. So now the excuses are, now we just broke down the whole history here of in the past of how Team Davis and Mayweather Promotions totally ignored Devin Haney and tried to diminish Devin Haney and didn't want no smoke with Devin Haney, right? So now that Devin Haney has moved up to 140, beat Regis Prograis. Mind you, Regis was a guy who was calling out Tank Davis as well, right? See, this is what you call cherry picking. See, when Tank, and everybody's fine with this, Tank Davis is willing to go up to 140, right, and fight Mario Barrios, right, but not fight none of the real guys at 140. Oh no, man, he ain't got that. Cool. If that's your excuse, cool. Well, let's see if y'all cool with Devin Haney doing that at 147. Let's see if y'all cool with Devin Haney going up to 147 and fighting Mario Barrios. And just don't fight Boots or none of that. Let's see how quickly y'all turn hypocrite. Oh man, Devin Haney, man, look, why he ain't fighting the best? Why he going up here? Man, why he ain't? Oh yeah, we gonna find out, baby. We gonna expose what's between them guys. We gonna expose it. Most definitely. We're gonna see what you got down there now. Michael in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, I always thought Tank would KO Devin, but after Regis fight, I don't know. Dev might be a problem for Tank. Well, yeah, Dev is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. If Tank hit anybody, if Tank land on you, you know what I'm saying, he could drop anybody. He could hurt anybody. He could put anybody to sleep. But he got to land. He got to land flush. Now, how are we confident that Tank lands that punch on Devin? Because what we do know is Mayweather Promotions, Tank Davis handlers have kept him away from boxers. They have kept Tank away from pure boxers his entire career. His entire career, he has fought flat-footed guys, right? Everybody talking about how Regis was tailor-made for Devin. Devin Haney has fought Lomachenko. He's fought guys with difficult styles. Tank Davis hasn't. Tank hasn't fought nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just be real with y'all, bro. Y'all know this. And I know what you're going to do. No matter all these guys saying all this stuff about Tank, the moment Tank fights somebody that we want to see him fight, and if he lose that fight, you watch how quickly they turn on him. How quickly they start saying, well, Tank, he had power, but he ain't never really fought nobody. This is why guys got to fight, man. I've been saying for years. You ain't been saying nothing. Shut up. Bazemore in the super chat. Appreciate the support. Says, Dev got them shook out here. Got Keith Thurman out here sounding like he was when he was running from EJ. Yeah, Keith Thurman is such a disappointment, bro. I was going to do a video about that, a separate video. But I'll just say it here. Keith Thurman is such a disappointment, man. For real. Keith Thurman, the fall from grace has just been brutal. This dude went from just being a big bad wolf to now we find out he was just selling wolf tickets. You know what I'm saying? This guy then turned down the EJ fight when he had opportunity to fight EJ. Turned down Crawford fight. Crawford was undisputed, moving up in weight. Come to fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman sit down in a room full of media, clowning Terrence Crawford, talking about the boy ain't done nothing and blah, blah, blah. Then he find himself in a position where he begging for a fight. The world have moved on and forgot about you. You don't want to fight Jerron Boots Ennis, okay? Now you got another smaller guy, Devin Haney, undisputed, moving up, basically coming from lightweight to 147 and calling you out, and you talking about, man, that fight was boring, man. I'm not doing that, man. I ain't that. Man, bro, go sit up, bro. For real, go somewhere and play your flute, bro. Straight up. Keith, I lost all respect for Keith. I don't even like him no more. A little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just go somewhere and play your flute, fam. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Go. You know what I'm saying? Going down there, wherever you from, in Hollywood somewhere. You know, go down to Venice Beach and, you know, find you some of them hippie people to kick it with. You know what I'm saying? And go blow into something. Go do that. Because don't nobody want to hear this mess from you. You're talking in riddles and parables, speaking to yourself as a third person, like you some character from the Bible or something, bro. Get out of here. You can turn down all these fights, but then claim don't nobody want to fight you, or they trying to get you out of boxing. Well, just go somewhere and sit down, Keith. It's over for you. And you did this to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You did this to yourself. You went over there and got that girl, brought her over to America, showing her this great, rich lifestyle. You better keep that money coming in. I'm trying to tell you, Keith, you better keep that money coming in. Well, it's a wrap, homie. That thing finna be Americanized. It's finna be deuces on you. You lied to me, Keith. You're a liar. You said you had big money. Big man. You lie. No, baby, see, what happened is they ain't give me no fight. See, they hating on me because, oh, sure. You gonna see her in the car with Dev. Dev gonna be taking on a long ride, brother. I'm taking on a long ride. Just telling you. Trying to give you some free game, Keith. Boy, this man fell from grace. Keith used to be the dude, man. This man just a buster now, a straight buster. He lost his hair, lost his testicular fortitude. Unbelievable. And at this point, Devin shouldn't even fight him. I told Bill when I seen that, when I seen what Keith Thurman said on the Boxing Boys about like just dismissing the Devin Haney fight, I said, bro, Keith should be rubbing his hands together like Birdman. Like, yo, I can fight this little guy, and he want to fight. Oh, okay, I'm finna whoop him. That's how Keith should be thinking. I told Bill, I said, bro, y'all should take that off the table for him. I wouldn't give that dude no opportunity. Straight up. That's some ungrateful. Nobody is calling you out, Keith. Nobody wants to fight you except for Clarissa Shields. And that's embarrassing enough. A woman who get knocked out by men in the gym is calling you out because that's how soft the world think you is right now. And you don't want to fight nobody. Man, sit down somewhere, Keith. Frequent Flyer RC in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He says Tank versus Hanos, Devin Haney. He says 140 with a rehydration clause or catch weight, no hydration clause. Both compromising a little. What's your thoughts, OG? Well, I think this. Me personally, I think that if Tank Davis is really willing to fight Devin Haney, he should fight Devin Haney at 140. That's what I believe. I don't think it should be no catch weight because he was just at 135. You didn't want to fight the man at 135, right? And I just proved to you that was the case. For years, the man called you out at 135 and had to hear that the fight wasn't ready. So now that he's moved up and he's bigger now, okay, you've already fought at 140. What's the problem? Devin Haney is not the big monstrous puncher, right? So what's the issue? You don't need no rehydration clause. He didn't need that mess against Ryan Garcia, but he put it in there because he's a coward, bro. His whole team, they don't trust, bro. Something happened, I'm telling you. Something happened with Tank, bro. Yes, he's exciting to watch. He got knockout power. All that's cool. That's what we see on the visually. But something happened behind the scenes where they don't trust him. Something happened in that gym. There's some gym stories out there that we ain't heard about. Somebody that put Tank out. I'm telling you right now, somebody that whooped him. And it was probably a bigger dude. Something that happened to where this dude got annihilated, and they just said, nope, we ain't doing it no more. No, we don't trust him. It's either that, or it's either he got knocked out. Either he got knocked out, or let me hit his guy here. This guy. Let me see what his guy is. Stop the cap. Davis 154-pounder squeezing down. Put a rehydration clause on that man. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. My stomach hurt, man. Oh my God, man. The level. Bro. I can't, bro. I can't do it. I can't do that, bro. I can't, bro. I don't even have the words to argue. I'm so disgusted, bro. Dev is a 154-pounder now. See how this work? Bro, these Tank fans is on a whole nother level, bro. Listen, bro. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. I'm literally at a loss for words. Y'all hear me? I'm stuck right now. Like, I can't believe that they this soft, bro. Like, these dudes be walking tatted up, jewelry, and you know what I'm saying? Like, take this and take that. But these dudes soft, bro. They soft. Oh my God. These dudes are soft, fam. Listen, something happened with Tank. Either they saw him get beat up in sparring by a boxer, or they saw him get knocked out. Something happened. Something happened, though. Let me look through my files and see if I can find out what might have happened.
Just see what's at the gym. And he's just telling me about Tank. You know what I'm talking about? Tank?
Yeah, Gervonta.
Nah. My son was telling about him because David did super good. But I have to tell you this right here. He did super good. But guess what I did?
You matched someone against him?
Huh?
Did you put one of your fighters against
Devin
him?
Haney?
Yes, I did.
Who'd you put, Devin Haney?
You better believe it.
How did that go?
How did it go? Man, don't even ask the question. it ain't even worth asking because it was a one-way deal. It only one man controlled it, and that was.
Well, I mean, that's from Floyd Mayweather Sr. Floyd Mayweather Sr. says that's what happened. You know, I know y'all want to believe Adrian Broner, who's Tank Davis' friend. I know y'all want to believe Adrian Broner. But if you listen to Broner, even Broner, you can read. If you listen to the Broner even tell you, I should have downloaded that. Broner's story is when Devin and Tank sparred, right? See, they got all these excuses for Tank built in already. Just listen to the wording. They'll say stuff like, well, you got to remember, Tank was out of shape and Devin was in shape. You know, that's excuse number one. They setting the stage, right? Devin was in shape. Tank was out of shape. Tank had just got off a plane. And he had just ate some at the Waffle House, you know, so he was full and tired. And then they just want him to spar. So he wasn't running in the best mood to spar, you know. Then all of a sudden, they say Devin was getting him, and then Tank landed a punch, right? A punch that rocked Dev, right? And then as soon as Tank landed that punch, AB jumped in the ring. Oh, you know how they do. They jump in the ring. Oh. Bill and them jump in the ring. Oh, what you doing? What's going on? So AB and them, I thought he was knocked out. AB and them get out the ring. They finished sparring. Devin Haney won. AB had to pay Bill Haney. But I don't know how people turn that into Devin lost to Tank in sparring if AB admits that he lost the bet, though. He had to pay Bill Haney. So how did, like, y'all, bro, this is weird. It's weird to me. Unbelievable. Let me make sure I ain't missed these super chats. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let's see here. Michael in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support. Say any news on Wilder or Bud? What's happening with them? Wilder is on his way to Saudi Arabia this week, I believe. He had a good training camp, short notice camp, but hey, champion looking phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna go over there and do the thing and do the job on Joseph Parker, get him up out of there early, and hopefully AJ wins as well. So then we can start moving forward with the Joshua versus Wilder situation. Hopefully that's what's gonna happen. But they got a great card coming up on December 23rd over in Saudi Arabia. So, the day of reckoning. So I'm looking forward to it. I have some videos coming about it. Big Ace from the Shy in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, "What's up, 78?" He says, "Whoever don't want to smoke with Dev, F him." He says, like Bill Haney said, "We don't need you. Let the welfare feed you." Absolutely. Hashtag Black Jesus. Most definitely. Most definitely. So that's what's going on, y'all. That's what it is. Something happened with Tank, though. Something happened with Tank Davis where they feel he can't look. The way they kept that man away from Lomachenko was disgusting, and I was personally offended by it because I always thought Tank could beat Lomachenko, but they know something we don't know. Okay, because they kept that man away from Loma, kept that man away from all his greatness. Now they kept him away from Devin Haney for years, and Tank out here just running his mouth. His trainers out here running their mouth, hopping on podcasts, saying everything but let's fight, like they always do. And now, what's the name? Tank trainer talking about, I challenge Team Haney not to say Tank name for a year. For a year? Bro, so y'all, listen, bro, they never going to fight Devin Haney. We might as well just get over it. They never going to fight Devin Haney. And I can't respect Tank no more. I just can't. Tank, to me, at this point, is like he just entertainment. I got to put him in the Jake Paul category. I can't put him in the real boxer category of elite fighters to where, I'm judging him historically because his actions are showing us that he don't care about his historical legacy. He don't care about his legacy. You know what I'm saying? His actions are showing us that what he cares about is making money, following the Mayweather blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Joe Thompson says 78. Is this worse than Spence Crawford build-up? Let me see. I don't know. I think the Spence Crawford build-up. I think that one got real personal real quick to the point where people didn't even want to make videos no more. Spence Crawford got real nasty, man. It got to the point where people started being delusional, just saying anything to hurt the other side. It wasn't fun coming on here no more for a while. But and then what really made me mad is that after all of that, you know what I'm saying, most of these dudes didn't even want to order the pay-per-view. And I know some people said that they wouldn't order it anyway because of all the time they had to wait to get the fight. But Haney versus Tank Davis is bigger than Tank versus Ryan Garcia was. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Somebody in the Cash App. Hold on 1 second here. AC Ace 60 in the Cash App. Salute to you. Say Tank and his fans straight straight coochie. Oh yeah, we know. And the way they acting is ridiculous. Let me see here. His brother here say Tank called the shots. Yeah, he called the shots. Now what are you gonna do with it? Now that you're in a position to call the shots, are you gonna call some shots or I don't understand. Everybody want to be the boss until you gotta make some boss decisions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be a boss until you gotta walk in the office and walk into that shop and fire somebody who's been there for 20 years. Tell them they ain't finna get no check next week. Go ahead, boss. You the boss. Go tell them. It's easy to be the boss on paper. When it's time to call some shots for real, that's when the truth come out. Who's got here? Y'all wasn't calling for the fight after the Loma fight. Bro, you clearly didn't even watch this video. I mean, clearly. Let's take a trip down memory lane once again. I mean, forget it. Because these guys just say anything. Let's see if I don't even know where we're gonna start. Let's just play some stuff.
If we were fighting Devin Haney, we would need more than 4 weeks too. Devin Haney's one of the top fighters out there. I'm gonna give him his props, but that fight is not ready yet. It's not ready yet, and that's to no fault of Devin Haney. I don't blame Devin Haney for none of it. Devin Haney's working hard. He's doing the things he's supposed to do. He want to fight the top fighters that are out there. And if it probably was up to Devin, you know, because fighters, that's that mentality. You know what I mean? Tank wouldn't give a damn. Tank wants to fight all these guys. But he can't fight them all in the same night. This is a business we're running. And at the end of the day, you got to be able to bring something to the table, and because that's not a big fight right now. Anybody who fights, anybody from our side, anybody who fights Tank Davis, that's the biggest fight of their life.
All right, so NP 003, Leonard Ellerby, Tank Davis's mans and them said the fight ain't ready. This is what we had to hear for 5 years when Devin was at 135. The fight ain't ready. Fight ain't ready. Fight ain't ready. Then when Devin Haney tried to force Tank Davis to fight him because Tank Davis is Devin's WBA mandatory, Tank Davis's team said, oh, you can't make us do nothing. We'll drop the WBA belt. They threatened to drop the belt in order to keep avoiding Devin Haney. Let me guess. I'm making that up.
I didn't make it out that much.
Yeah, no, I know. Tank is a world champion, and he's nobody's mandatory. Any way you look at it and you say this, Tank ain't nobody's mandatory. We call it all the shots in anything we do. Any and everything we do. All these guys can get in line. Nobody's telling us what to do. We doing things the way we want to do them.
After Devin Haney beat Vasil Lomachenko, Coach Calvin came out and said on YouTube, Devin Haney, be on the lookout. We send you a contract. We got a contract coming for you, right? Then Tank ends up in jail. Devin Haney and Bill Haney go and talk to Tank's people about possibly making a fight. Then LB say, nah, fight still ain't ready yet. It might happen in the future. Stephen Espinosa came on and said, I used to have that clip. I don't got it up here no more. Stephen Espinosa, let me see if I got that Stephen Espinosa clip. I don't think I got it no more. I think I got rid of it. Stephen Espinosa came on here and said, he talked to Bill Haney about Tank Davis fight, and the fight ain't ready yet. It ain't gonna happen. It might happen in the future. This is the same stuff we've been hearing for 5 years. They never sent Devin Haney no contract. So y'all telling me the Tank is the man and he called the shots? Well, send the contract. Well, why Devin ain't sending the contract? See, y'all want to talk out both sides of your mouth. On the one hand, you want Tank to be the A side and the man, and he call all the shots, and Devin can't tell him nothing, right? And then on the other hand, when Tank don't do nothing, then y'all try to put it on Devin by saying, well, why Devin ain't took initiative, and why Devin ain't went and done this, and why Devin didn't go visit Tank in jail, or why Devin didn't pay Tank baby mama bills just to show Tank that he really invested in this relationship to try to make the fight happen. Why Devin Haney didn't go seek out Al Heyman and try to, bro, this is so disgusting. All you got to do at this point is just admit, you know what? I like Tank, but he ain't fighting nobody, bro. He don't want to fight Devin Haney. That's all you got to do. And you'll save yourself. That's what I had to do. When I was a big Keith Thurman fan, it hurt me, but I had to accept, you know what, bro? I can't defend this dude. He don't want to fight Earl Spence. He don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. He ducking. And every video I do trying to defend him, I'm losing credibility, and I'm feeling like a sucker myself. So you got to have a grown man conversation with yourself, just like I had to do with Keith Thurman, and I end up being right. You see how he's moving now, right? Y'all gonna have to have that same conversation about Tank Davis. Yeah, he's exciting to watch. Yes, he's a power puncher, and you like his swag and all of that. But you a man, you're not a girl, okay? You're not some 16-year-old girl that is watching Drake on stage and she blushing and Drake. Y'all gotta stop doing this stuff with Tank, bro. I told you, your dude sending me videos of Tank getting his hair braided, like just weird stuff. Like, what is y'all doing, man? I mean, if you that way, you that way. I mean, it ain't none of my business. I'm just saying. Nick J say, oh, he didn't say Tank name with the right amount of force. Yeah. These are the type of stories these people come up with. It's crazy. Yeah, he didn't challenge Tank, with the right amount of force and bass in his voice. The energy is different, you know. Like, bro, I ain't got time for these guys. I'm not gonna argue. Let's see what other Leonard Ellerby clips I got back here in the stash. Let me see what else I got in here.
Those guys, you name any of them, Tank can beat them.
Where would a fight with like a Devin Haney or a Teofimo Lopez sort of sit on the grand scheme of his schedule?
I don't think that you can put a timeline on that kind of stuff because the big fights happen when they really make sense for both sides. And, you know, I know the fans get a little impatient at times, and that's understandable because they don't really understand how the business goes.
So the fans don't understand how the business works. So it's never the right time for Tank to fight nobody. It was never been the right time for Tank to fight Devin Haney. Never been the right time for Tank to fight Lomachenko. Never been the right time for Tank to fight Teofimo Lopez. But it's the right time for Tank to fight Isaac Cruz. Oh, yeah. It's the right time for Tank to fight Hector Garcia. Sure. Yeah, Leonard, we're all slow over here. We don't know no better.
Champion. Do you see a head-on collision with Devin Haney in 2020?
Who knows?
Oh, I didn't even know I had this clip. This clip say, do you see a head-on collision with Devin Haney in 2020? So this is from 3 years ago. So this for all you people out there that's talking about acting like Devin Haney won undisputed and ran off somewhere or something. This is how long people been talking about this fight.
Champion. Do you see a head-on collision with Devin Haney in 2020?
Who knows? Who knows? What I can focus on is what I'm doing, and that's putting in Tank in the biggest fights and biggest events out there. Tank, I'm very comfortable with saying this. He beats any of them guys. Any of the guys you name at 35, I'm not even concerned about it. When we put Tank in the ring with anybody, we're very confident that he's going to come out on top.
2020, ladies and gentlemen. 2020. That's how long this man, well, that's on video. It's been longer than 2020. I know that. But that's how long this thing go back to him out here capping. But if you listen to the Tank fans, hey, They say, you know, Devin wasn't trying to make the fight. Devin didn't do all he could to make the fight. Drew Titan LLC in the super chat coming through, showing love with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, the hair braiding video was it for me? He says I had to block some ninjas over that. Man, I don't know what these dudes are doing, man. But these dudes was they were sending me all kind of Tank getting his hair braided videos, and I'm like, I remember like 2 or 3 people I sent it to me the same day, because the first time I seen it, but I didn't click on it because I didn't think, whatever. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like when I be on Instagram, I get too many messages. So a lot of times I always check the girl messages. Any female that send me something, I check their stuff, because the females usually send funny stuff, food videos, and funny stuff. Dudes be sending too much negative energy to my way. So I don't be really looking at a lot of y'all stuff y'all send me most of the time. No disrespect to nobody. But I kept seeing these like Tank videos, like screen thumbnails of Tank. So after like 3rd time getting it, I said, well, let me look at this. What is everybody sending me this for? I click on it, and Tank just sitting there getting his hair braided. And then that's it. And then I said, wait a minute, what's going on? So I rewatched it, and I said, I'm trying to see what I missed. Did he say something under his breath or whatever? So then I asked the dude, I said, hey, bro, why you send me that? What happened? He's like, oh, no, I'm just saying, this is wild. Tank out here getting braided up. Just got out of jail, getting braided up. Oh, my God, bro. I was so mad, man. I was so mad. I was like, bro, you just made me engage in your homoerotic nonsense. Like, bro, I don't care. He getting his hair braided, bro. What kind of mess is this? What are we doing here? Why you sending me this, fam? No, I'm just saying he out in these streets again. He free. That's all I'm saying. Like, bro, all right, man, whatever, man. Twist it however you want to twist it. I can't do it with you dudes, bro. Y'all on some different type of time, straight up. Mike Jones in the super chat. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, what the hell does make sense mean? None of just be saying stuff, bro. None of just be saying stuff. My brother Drew Titan LLC back in that super chat with the 5-piece. Salute, Drew. He says, and those big fights didn't include Haney, Lopez, or Loma. How? Right. He said he want to put him in all these big fights. But just think about it. Tank has never been undisputed in any weight class. What Tank fight? Didn't Tank fight at how many weight classes Tank been in? Did he start at 126 or 130? I can't remember. I can't remember if he started at 126 or 130. But regardless of the fact, Tank has never proven he's the best in any division. So he never fought. He never became undisputed at 126. Never became undisputed at 130. Never became undisputed at 135. And he won the title at 140 and never became undisputed at 140. So he went through 4 weight classes, just picking around, messing around with belts, and never actually proving he's the best. And just pretty much cherry picking. You know what I'm saying? Cherry picking. Now, if you listen, you can like who you want to like, man. Ain't nothing wrong with being a Tank fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a fan of Tank. I still enjoy watching him. I just got to put him in a different category of boxer. Like, I put him in the entertainment bracket while Devin Haney is in the elite skilled boxer bracket. You know what I'm saying? So when we're talking about judging guys historically, I got to put him over there, Devin Haney. And then when we're talking about entertaining guys and stuff like that, Tank is in a different level. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting him over here, different category. He said, don't forget, Tank avoided Tevin Farmer. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard he avoided Tevin Farmer. Then I heard mixed stuff. I heard they offered Farmer a fight and Farmer did turn it down. I don't know exactly what happened with that situation. I don't know. But yeah, Gary Russell wanted to fight Tank. Gary Russell was calling out Tank for years. Tank ignored Gary. They ignored Gary Russell. Yeah, they didn't put Tank in with nobody, bro. Nobody, literally. And everybody sitting here just hating on Devin Haney. Like, it's amazing how people can come out here and tell you everything Devin Haney needs to do. Bro, I saw this. What was it? I think was it Marcos? Might have been Marcos Vegas. I'm not sure, but somebody was. I think it was Marcos Vegas interviewing Bill Haney. Right. This is right after the Regis fight. Okay, the next day after the Regis fight. And he just asking Bill all these possibilities of what Devin can do. Well, you think Devin he can fight this person? Then he should do this. You think he should do that? He should do this. I'm just sitting back like, wait a minute, bro. What do Devin got to do any of this for? You dudes sit in front of Tank Davis and them all the time and don't never request that they do nothing. Just like these cats on YouTube will come on here and tell you everything Devin needs to do. Now they're trying to push this Matias. Devin needs to fight Matias. They just found out who this dude's name is last month. But now all of a sudden, Devin needs to fight Matias. Right? But Tank don't need to fight nobody now. Mind you, Tank don't need to fight nobody. You ain't never heard these dudes come on here, Tank need to do this. I don't care what nobody say, Tank need to do this. Never. But they tell you, Devin need to fight Matias. Devin Haney is the only one out of these crop of fighters that's out here trying to fight the best. And has been doing so for like 5-6 years. Yeah, I seen Thurman interview. I talked about that earlier in this show. Drink My Water said, "Nah, Tank is in the elite masterclass boxer category. Definitely need to tighten up on the resume. But like I said, all the advocates for real fights to be made, they love the Mayweather career plan." Well, listen. Tank, he loved the Mayweather career plan. That's on him. That's on him. Devin Haney looked up to Floyd too, but he didn't take that career plan. There's levels to this. You see what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be a jerk. I'm just telling you. That's why they don't like Devin being around his father. They don't like him being around Bill Haney because he can't be manipulated. He can't be taken advantage. You can't take Devin Haney under your wing and finesse him. You know what I'm saying? Look, little homie, you need some help up in here. You need anything, you just come look. You just come let me know. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you need something, just put your hand in my pocket. Just follow behind me. Put your hand in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that. Can't do that with Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, all these guys, very talented fighters, but I mean, especially with Tank. You don't know how good Tank is, bro. I don't care. I didn't heard all the cap before, bro. Look, everybody talked all that mess about Regis and how good Regis was, and Regis this and Regis that. As soon as Regis get outclassed by Devin, now it's a whole campaign to smear Regis going on all over the internet. They smearing Regis. Well, who Regis ever really fight? Man, Regis, man, he slow, he flat-footed. Man, Regis ain't this and that. Man, y'all dudes is pathetic, bro. Pathetic. Now Regis ain't nobody. All his whole body of work, everything he done his whole career has come down to Regis ain't nothing now. All because you put all your stock in him beating Devin Haney. And since he didn't do it, he must not be nothing now. What's up, I am Trill Will, my brother in the building. So, you know, it is what it is. Y'all get them likes up, yeah. We need 600 thumbs up in the building. Can we get 600 likes in the building, ladies and gents? Can we do that? Say Regis is a two-time champ. Yeah, Regis was a good fighter, man. Still is a good fighter. Plenty of people was picking Regis to knock out Devin Haney. I saw the comments on YouTube. I seen people videos. I seen it, man, all over the threads. People was picking Regis to knock out Devin. Then all of a sudden after the fight, they just dogging Regis. Talking about Regis ain't this, he never was that. And they'll do the same thing to Matias. Matias got a lot of good hype around him right now. a nice little buzz, right? He's a hard puncher and stuff like that. But understand, if he goes in there and fight Devin Haney, and Devin Haney makes this guy miss and just outboxes him, all you're gonna hear that immediately after the fight is a bunch of crying from people who push for this fight. All Devin Haney did was run away. Why couldn't he stand there and fight? Oh man, all he do is just all that jabbing, man, and running away. Man, nobody want to see that, man. Nobody want to see that. I'm tired. This is what I'm doing with boxing, man. This is a jab and counter punch, feint. Man, anybody got time for this, bro? I'm done. I swear I'm done with boxing, man. I'm done with this, man. You dudes don't want to stand there and fight like men. I'm done with this, man. That's all y'all gonna do. And then y'all gonna talk bad about Matias. Y'all gonna say Matias was nothing. Nick J say when Matias gets beat, it will be Matias ain't never been the same since his hand injury. Oh yeah, that's gonna be another excuse. You know how they do. But what I think Devin should fight who he want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Whoever he want to fight, that's how he should move. He should fight whoever he wants to. You know what I'm saying? Tank is not going to fight him, so I would just forget about Tank. At this point, I'll forget about him because they're not going to fight him. Tank them embarrassed themselves with this whole shenanigans they doing. So at this point, I'd be like, forget about Tank, man. And just fight the guys I want to fight. You still got Teofimo Lopez out there ducking Devin Haney. Don't nobody want to talk about that. Everybody know it too. Don't nobody talk about it. Well, I seen one hater say, I'm sick of everybody saying all these people are ducking Devin Haney, man. This is before Devin fought Loma, right? I'm sick of it. So you want us to believe that Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, and Lomachenko, all these elite fighters are ducking Devin Haney? You want us to believe this? I don't care if you believe it. That's just the facts. And I got the receipts to prove all of it. I mean, Ryan Garcia is the easiest to prove. Then Teo will be the second easiest to prove. Lomachenko will be the third easiest to prove. Tank Davis will be the third easiest to prove. And then Lomachenko will be the least easiest to prove. But now, Lomachenko is easy to prove because Loma's team admitted that they ducked Devin Haney. They admitted they ducked him for 4 years. Ronaldo Stewart in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, facts, same way they did Earl. You lose, you all of a sudden a bum. Yep. That's what they do. That's what they do. Start questioning your legacy and what you've done and all this stuff. Afro Rican G in the super chat. Appreciate the support, fam. Coming through with the 5-piece. He says, I'm curious to see who is Tank going to fight next year. He might fight who? Maria's. Who is that? Who you talking about? African G. Please tell me you're not saying Matias, because that's ridiculous. Because Tank ain't fighting that dude. Y'all give Tank way too much credit. Tank fighting Isaac Cruz, bro. That's who he fighting, Isaac Cruz. I know nobody wants to believe it. Y'all don't want to accept it. He fighting Isaac Cruz. He don't care if y'all don't want to see it. He gonna fight him anyway. James Smart in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, why do this? Just make fight simple. Well, I agree. They should just make the fight. This is what Tank should do. But Tank, he won't tell his team to make the fight. He won't. See what Earl Spence had to do to get the Crawford fight. Earl Spence had to stand on his square and say, "Look, this is the fight I want." Period. And he got the fight. You know what I'm saying? Tank don't want to. He don't want to do that. Tank gonna do exactly what people tell him to do. He's easily manipulated. But then once again, Earl Spence has a father. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just pointing out the similarities. Okay. Certain men behave a certain way. Certain men behave a certain way because they lacking something. I'm just telling you. Sticking jabs in the super chat. What is happening with it, homie? He says Regis better than anybody on Tank or Shakur resume. All facts, sir. All facts. Now they know it. The haters know it, but they're trying to diminish Regis now. Trying to diminish him. They don't like Dev having them bodies on his resume. Marcus coming through with the 5-piece in that super chat. Salute to your family. He says 78. All this hate didn't start to when Spence and Devin didn't sign with Mayweather Promotions. Well, Floyd takes stuff personal. Floyd take a lot of stuff personal. Now, what's the first thing Floyd said when he got interviewed in the build-up to Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia? Floyd sat down and did an interview, and it was the most girly stuff I ever heard in my life. I'm talking about petty, spiteful, just stuff that girls do. You know what I'm saying? When somebody thinking about you and they shouldn't be thinking about you, but for some reason you in their mind. Floyd sitting down doing the interview for Tank versus Ryan Garcia. First thing this dude say, they say, oh Floyd, tell us about what's going on here. You got a great mega fight, Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis. What's your thoughts on this? Well, like I said before, you got other fighters out there. You got guys like Devin Haney. This could have been Devin Haney. This could have been Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. But he chose to go in a different path. Like, bro, shut up, bro. That's like, bro, that is the most disgusting, crybaby, feminine stuff I've seen. I mean, that is, bro. That's like if I'm, okay, let's say I'm doing good, right? I win the lottery, I hit a nice little lick or something, and I'm sitting down being interviewed. Hey, 78, man, tell us about the family, man. Tell us about the success you've been having in your business. Well, man, it makes me think of my ex-girlfriend back in high school. She didn't believe in me. She didn't believe in my dreams and everything that I was, I told her I was going to be a star one day. She didn't believe in me, you know what I'm saying? Her name was Vanessa, and shout out to Vanessa because, she made me a stronger man, So now the woman I'm with today gets to reap all the benefits of the stupidity of Vanessa, It's like, bro, you bitter, bro. You so bitter. You're such a whiny crybaby. And that's what Floyd is. He's spiteful. He whiny. Just like how he tried to, as soon as Devin Haney came out to fight Regis, what did Floyd do? Instead of putting Tank in with a killer, what did Floyd do? Oh, I'm gonna have my exhibition on the same day. Yeah. But then he saw them. He saw that they having it in the Bay, and people still was gonna show up to the Bay to watch that fight. Showtime scrapped the idea. No more pettiness for you, Floyd. Sorry. Just ain't worth it, bro. No more pettiness for you, Floyd. You ain't what you used to be, chump. Ronald Jimenez in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support. Says Matias is a pressure fighter. He walks right in with a high guard, not a one-punch KO artist like Regis. Regis punches harder. People just need a new boogeyman. Yes, they do. They need a new boogeyman, but for some reason they don't want that boogeyman to be Tank Davis. That's what I do know. They don't want that boogeyman to be Teofimo Lopez. That's what I do know. They don't want that boogeyman to be Ryan Garcia. That's what I know. They don't want Devin getting no fights. They keep looking for all these obscure guys, looking underneath rocks and searching through the Amazon rainforest, looking through the Congo, trying to discover new species. Anybody that can deal with some Devin Haney smoke. Darrell Alexander in that super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, I respectfully disagree, General. Devin is taking the Floyd approach. He is taking the pretty boy approach and getting to the money in the process. Well, see, Darrell, I have a hard time taking what you say seriously when you keep showing that smallmouth bass, that little bitty fish. I keep telling you, bro, you're going to have to change your thumbnail to a bigger fish, bro. I can't do it, bro. Listen, you can't come on here flexing with that little baby smallmouth bass. You got to throw him back. I hope you didn't keep that fish. You messing up the ecosystem if you kept that fish. You should have threw that one back, let him get a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? Let him get a little pound or two on him. And then, when I catch him, you dig? But no, I feel what you're saying, though. I understand that, your perspective. Pretty boy Floyd was fighting a lot of guys. However, what Devin is doing is still better than what Pretty Boy Floyd was doing in this sense. Hear me out. Devin Haney was seeking undisputed. He wanted to prove he's the best. Pretty Boy Floyd was not seeking undisputed. He never have. Never. Let's see here. Let me make sure I got all these super chats out the way. I think I got them. Yeah, I got them. Y'all get the likes up. Hopefully we got over 600 likes in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the thumbs up. But yeah, bro, they saying the Devin's too big for Tank is just hilarious. You stall this man out for 5 years, 5 years, telling us that the fight ain't ready. Devin with the wrong promoter, or the fight need to marinate. You need this, you need that. Right? Devin tried to force you to fight him. You say, no, you can't force us to do nothing. He give up. He move up and wait. You know what I'm saying? But he kept his belts for a minute because he wanted to see if Tank was going to try to be slick and pick up the belts when he left. Right? Nope. Tank made it clear, we ain't fighting you. We ain't fighting you, no matter what. So that's what it is. Let me see what Drinking Water talking about. He said, nah, Mayweather taking down Chico trumps everything Dev, Tank, and Shakur has fought. That was the last fight. Floyd was the underdog. Bro, get out of here, bro. No, it doesn't. Bro, Devin Haney becoming undisputed puts him in the history books. Okay? That Floyd beating Chico does not trump Devin Haney being undisputed, bro. What are you talking about? That don't make sense. That makes zero sense, bro. Then you could say that was your favorite fight. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that was my favorite fight. What he did to Diego Corrales, before he did to Diego. Cool, I remember that fight. I watched it live when it happened. That was a great fight. At 130, that version of Floyd at 130 was a bad boy. However, Floyd was never undisputed at 130. Right? Never undisputed at 135. Never undisputed at 140. Never undisputed at 147. Could have been, but he didn't pursue that. Never undisputed at 154. And that's his right. He didn't want to. He wanted to fight, move through weight classes, and pick up different belts and say, I fought this many world champions, but never want to prove he was the absolute best. Floyd don't like, and this is how he hurting Tank. He put Tank in a situation to do the same thing. Floyd don't like being in a situation where he's not in absolute control of who he fights next. And he don't want Tank not being in a situation where he's not in control of who he fights next. That's why they don't want to be undisputed, because you have mandatories. And then they'll tell you, oh, you got to fight Joe Blow. Man, you can't tell me to do nothing. Nah, man, you can't tell me to do nothing. Man, I'm this and that. I'm Tank Davis. You can't tell him to do this. And that's how they want it. Drink more water. So yeah, if you look at the fights, his resume, Floyd. Look, Floyd fought some good fights. Diego Krause was a good fight. Angel Manfredi, Hernandez, so on and so forth. Pretty boy Floyd fought some beasts. Absolutely. But once again, I'm not going to diminish undisputed. I'm not going to do it. Especially in this 4-belt era. It's too hard to do. Too hard to do. It's extremely hard to do. Floyd never did it. I'm not saying he couldn't have did it. I'm just saying he never did it. And Tank Davis is not going to be remembered the same way that he's not going to be remembered the same way that Floyd is. He don't have the accomplishments. He just don't. And Tank's career is not going to last as long as Floyd either. And this is why it's important. Tank, how old is Tank? How old is Tank right now? 30? 29, 30? How old is Tank? 29, 30 years old? What's up, Quest X? I see you in the building, bro. Tank ain't got a lot of time, bro, because I believe, I told y'all this a couple years ago. I believe Tank going to peak early. I believe Tank is in his prime right now. He's going to peak early. And the reason why I feel like that is because Tank took a lot of punishment in the amateurs. I used to watch Tank fights when he was an amateur. It used to be a YouTube channel actually that had all these Tank amateur fights, man. Back in the day, he used to just watch them. Like, man, this dude, Tank was a monster, but he was getting hit a lot, bro. And I think that affected his. I mean, whatever. I ain't no doctor. I'm just saying. I think it affected a lot of his speech pattern and stuff. So. I don't know. I think he's gonna peak early, bro. And then his lifestyle, it's not like he lived this great fighter lifestyle where he disciplined and stuff. Take me in the club, you know what I'm saying, partying and doing all kind of wild and stuff, you know what I mean? So so you keep playing, I'm telling you, 29 years old and he ain't fought no elite fighters yet. You keep playing. You mess around, let this dude get to 31, some mess like that. And you think he finna still be the same Tank. As soon as he fights somebody and get whooped, you know what they're gonna say? The conversation on YouTube? Man, you was right, bro. Tank, man. Tank a scam, man. Tank ain't this. Tank ain't that. Man, Tank ain't there. Tank ain't. This is what they've been hiding. They knew Tank wasn't nothing. That's what they're gonna do, bro. That's what they're gonna do. Smash the like button, ladies and gents. The lights all the way up. Drink more water. Say, once he beat De La Hoya, he went the Tank route. All these guys who killing Tank path right now, they love pretty boy Floyd green print. Said Tank resume isn't the same. But those who love Money May didn't watch Young Floyd. Yeah, there's some idiots. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's some idiots. Yeah, the people who like Money Mayweather more than Pretty Boy Floyd is a bunch of idiots. Hold on one second. Yeah, there's a bunch of idiots. That's all that is. And then there's Floyd. The stigma around Floyd when he became Money Mayweather, it was great marketing by Floyd, great, excellent marketing. That character, Money Mayweather, the way he had the right opponent at the right time with De La Hoya, the right background with his father being De La Hoya's trainer. Floyd was jealous of Oscar, you know what I'm saying, because his father was spending a lot of time with Oscar and stuff like that, and there's a lot of stupid stuff that was happening, you know what I mean. So, it was the perfect build-up. Then they introduced HBO 24/7. So that was the first time anybody had seen anything like that. It was just a perfect storm. Perfect storm. Floyd became a superstar. Remember he was counting money. My name is Money Mayweather. He's throwing the money at the camera. Remember that? He threw like $1 million. I said, oh yeah, this dude is wilding. Floyd wilding. Yeah, Floyd was doing his thing back in the day. You remember when Floyd got into a Shane Mosley, and Shane was like, Floyd, you remember what you told me? Remember what you told me in the amateurs, in the locker room? Floyd was like, Shane, man, I barely know who the fuck you are, man. You can refresh my memory, but I don't remember. Man, this dude Floyd used to be hilarious, bro. This used to be hilarious, bro. McGill in the super chat, appreciate the support, family. Philip Quinn in the super chat with the 5 piece. Appreciate the support. He says, I just saw Keith Thurman hating on Dev, downplaying his win over Regis. When did Keith become such a weird guy? Bro, I talked about that earlier in the show, bro. It's over for Keith Thurman, bro. And Devin Haney and Bill should take the offer to fight Keith Thurman off the table. Keith Thurman has turned down when he had opportunities now, right? See, this is what I've been saying. People always talk about blessings, and you can miss your blessings, bro. You can miss them. Keith Thurman turned down the Earl Spence fight when that was first proposed to him. Fine. I understand you had bigger fish to fry. You wanted Mayweather at the time. You wanted Pacquiao. You wanted Sean Porter and those type of guys. I totally understood him not fighting Earl at that time. But once you fought Sean Porter, right? You fought Danny Garcia. Earl Spence is not an IBF champion. What's the problem? That's when I said, yeah. I think my boy might be. I think he might be scared of Earl. Right? Then you turn down the Terrence Crawford fight. Terrence Crawford moving up the weight, undisputed champion, want to fight you, and you dogging him. He ain't nobody. He ain't this. He ain't that. So I mean, look now. Look, you're doing the same thing. You don't want to fight Boots. Now you got a guy who, in essence, is coming from 135, and Devin Haney moving up. He want to fight you, and you downplaying this fight. Look, bro, Keith Thurman, his career is over with. He's done. He's done. I lost all respect for Keith Thurman, all of it. Devin Haney sent Keith Thurman a free ticket to the fight, plane ticket, all expenses paid by them. Come on out to the fight. You know what I'm saying? Come enjoy the festivities. This dude didn't go. Man, I ain't go to that, man. I ain't go out there, man. You know, I knew that fight was gonna be boring, man. This is an ungrateful little dude, man. Just an ungrateful. Ain't nobody checking for you, bro. Nobody is checking for you, Keith. And then you want to disrespect the people that is checking for you? Bro, Keith Thurman done. He done. That old dude, that old Keith Thurman from back in the day with the ponytail, that was the Keith Thurman I respected. This dude right now, I can't rock with this one. McGill back in that super chat. Appreciate the support. Says Floyd is the past, Devin is the future and better. Salute to you, homie. Yes, this is Haney time. It's Haney time. The era of Devin Haney, you dig? Boxing Hacker in the super chat with the 10-piece. Appreciate the support, family. He says, facts, half those clowns were betting Regis will sleep Devin. Devin won. They say Regis sucks. He said, then Tank coach saying Regis was tailor-made for Devin. Like Tank team wasn't cherry-picking since day one. And still cherry-picking. I mean, they saying this stuff openly. They're not hiding this information from nobody. They saying this stuff openly. Quest X in the super chat, appreciate the support. Coming through with the 5-piece with the dude Quest X. He says, if you keep fighting cab drivers, you become a cab driver. And the first time you fight a Maserati, you get ran over. Tank will never fight Devin. I don't believe so either, bro. I don't believe so either, bro. Yep, I think it's a wrap for that fight. My brother, Drew Titan LLC, is in the super chat. What it do, Drew? Appreciate the support. Says Keith, Duck, Boots, Devin, Clarissa. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, the Clarissa stuff, I'm still not with that. But, like, the fact that a girl calling him out, though, tells you that there's something wrong with the perception of you. And this is why I say Keith Thurman need a PR person. I'm going to be real with you, bro. I ain't trying to be arrogant. I'm just keeping it 100, bro. Keith Thurman ain't been the same since I was interviewing him, bro. Back when I was interviewing Keith, he was on top of the world. Now this dude is out here somewhere just, I mean, man, this is bad, bro. Soul to soul, man. I'm just being honest. Y'all know I ain't lying. Think about when the last time Keith Thurman was respected. Is when I was interviewing him. Am I lying? Am I making this up? Absolutely not. I'm just telling you. Keith lost it. So now, what do we do from here? Where do we go with Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis? I don't believe Gervonta Tank Davis will ever fight Devin Haney, especially no time soon. I don't believe so. So, with that being said, I think Devin should move on and fight some of the guys who want to fight him. But he also deserves the big paydays. He deserves to fight the biggest and best fights out there. I don't want to see no Devin Haney versus Sandor Martin. I don't want to see that because I know Sandor Martin is a mandatory for the WBC, but I don't want to see that fight because, for one, that's a trap fight. Sandor Martin is going to come in there and stink the fight up. He's not coming in there to win. He'll take a win, but he's not coming there to win. Sandor Martin going to come in there to stink the fight up, muck it up, and just try to mess up your brand. And it's going to look ugly. It's going to look nasty. And I ain't got time for it. It's going to look horrible. And that's all Sandor going to do. Pity pat stuff, running around. Devin going to be chasing after him, trying to make a fight. Crowd going to be booing. Ain't nobody got time for that, bro. And then everybody on YouTube, all the haters going to be like, oh, look at Devin Haney. Devin Haney putting on these boring fights, you know. Nobody got time for that. Question, I want Dev to get T.O. I want that fight too, but T.O. don't want to fight. T.O. talking about he wants $20 million to fight Devin Haney. Now, I understand if you're saying I hope to make $20 million on the back end, because I think they probably can. But to say you want that up front is ridiculous. To say that you want $20 million, what's up, Mike Biggs Boxing? To say that you want $20 million up front as a guarantee is ridiculous. All right, because now you're asking for Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence money, guaranteed. And that's ridiculous. Anybody got time for that? Hold on 1 second, y'all. One second, ladies and gents. Okay, no, I was looking for something. I thought I had it on here, but I don't. That's why I gotta start keeping my receipts, man. I've been thinking I got stuff saved on here and I don't got it no more. And it messed me up. Whatever. Philip Quinn in the super chat showing love, much appreciation. He says, Keith, once upon a time, Thurman. That's his new name. Yeah. He a joke now. I mean, look, bro, nobody respect Keith Thurman no more. This man, people clowning him in the airport, on airplanes, fans talking crazy to him at the fights, man. Like, that's like, bro, what happened to you, bro? This don't bother you, Keith? This don't bother you, man? And this is all you're doing. Exactly, Queen. First they asked for 10 million, and then when it looked like it get to a status where they can get that 10 million, yep, they raised it to 20. It's sad. So T.O. unfortunately, his mission is he's afraid of Devin Haney. He's afraid to lose to Devin Haney. And T.O. is on the record saying something about how, he's trying to keep Devin Haney from becoming undisputed. So it's pathetic, man. It's pathetic. So we'll see what happens, man. But let me see who's at 140. Let me pull up these 140 rankings. Let me pull up 140 and see who we got here in the kitchen. Let me see. All right, let's see who we got here. Okay, so we got Sandor Martin for the WBC, Richard Hitchison for the WBC as well, Gary Antoine Russell, Jack Catterall, Jose Ramirez, okay, for the WBC. Then we got Roley, champion for WBA, O'Hara Davis, Kenneth Sims, yeah. This looks kind of dry. They look dry up in here. IBF. Yeah, Matthias. And Richard Hitchison. Some other guys. WBO got TFM. Yeah, man, 140 kind of dry, bro. Once you get past like the big name dudes, it's kind of dry, bro. I see why Dave talking about going to 147. First of all, it's going to take you forever to become undisputed at 140. These guys is all like, all right, it'd be easier. Like if, let's say, because there's rumors right now that Teofimo Lopez and Matias might fight. They working on that fight, right? And Matias also is trying to talk to Devin Haney. But let's say Teofimo Lopez and Matias do fight, and then and that's a unification matchup, right? Then if that's the case, Roley should be fighting Devin Haney. If that's the case. Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? If Dev get the Matias fight, then Roley should be fighting Teofimo. But I think Roley and Teofimo they're like butt buddies or something. So it's like some weird activity with them. So I don't know if they're gonna fight. But regardless, it's an easier path to undisputed at 140 if you start unifying now. If the sanctioned bodies allow these guys to start unifying now, it'd be an easier path, you know what I mean, to get it done. But going around trying to collect these belts is going to be ridiculous. Let me see here. Salute to the brother. 214 East, Dallas Boxing. In that super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, homie. He says, I blame fans who crap on fighters like Spence and Wilder. Then they lost for the reasons why fighters like Tank is hesitant to step up. Well, that could be the case as well. That could be the case as well. But and that's a good point. Some of these fans are brutal, and some of these fans they just don't respect these guys. But I think that if you show you're willing to fight the best from an early age, from the early beginning of your career, and you're willing to keep putting yourself in the line of fire, I think that you'll be okay, right? Showtime Sean Porter has fought everybody. And, this is why I kept trying to tell people, like, man, Sean Porter a beast. You know what I mean? You got to respect his legacy, respect his resume. But, some people, you got that element of boxing fans that want to just smash the guy. Oh, nah, man, he trash, man. Nah, man, he this, he that. And then that's how some people are, because they grew up in the Mayweather era. See what I'm saying? They grew up in the Mayweather era to where guys have to be undefeated in order to for you to think they good, So people are afraid to lose their O's. That's what's happening to a lot of people. You know what I mean? Afraid to lose their O's, man. But I'm finna get up out of here, though, y'all. I'm tired. I'm finna eat my breakfast. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LGBC. Smash that like button on the way out. Share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed. And we're up out of here, though. Deuces.